Hi, I'm Alex, and in just 90 seconds I'm going to share something every man carries with him, something he craves more than love, more than money, even more than the thrill of a new adventure. It's the quiet force that shapes how he loves, commits, and chooses who to keep in his life. And here's the thing, 99 out of 100 women have no idea it exists. The few who do, they never share it because it's their secret to keeping a man's devotion for good. I've spent 12 years coaching women through messy relationships, ones where the spark fades, where he pulls away, where you're left wondering if you did something wrong, and in all that time, one truth has stayed constant: this hidden drive in men is the key to winning their hearts. When you understand it, you don't just date or be with a man, you become the person he can't stop thinking about, the one he plans his future around, the one he'll go out of his way to make happy even on his busiest days. You'll hear about women who turn things around from impossible places, a woman who, boyfriend stopped calling after 3 months, a woman who thought her husband was checked out for good, a woman who hadn't heard from her ex in weeks. They didn't beg, they didn't change who they were, they just tapped into this one thing and everything shifted. Maybe right now you're feeling that same uncertainty. Maybe he's pulling back after you got close too soon. Maybe you've given up hope he'll ever commit. Maybe he's ignoring your texts and calls, and you're replaying every conversation, trying to find what you did wrong. I want you to know, it's not you, it's that you haven't hit that quiet trigger in his heart yet, a trigger so hidden, most men don't even know it's there, but when you flip it, he'll feel a desire for you, that's deeper than physical attraction. He'll start seeing you in his life, and every other woman past or present will fade away. So what is this secret? It's a primal drive, hardwired into every man's brain. Taddy doesn't even realize controls his choices. I call it the protector instinct. It's why a man lights up when he can help you, why he feels proud when he knows he's the one you turn to, why he'll commit when he thinks you need him, not in a helpless way, but in a way that makes him feel irreplaceable. This isn't about being weak, it's about letting him step up, because here's the truth. A man can't fully love you if he doesn't feel like he's earning that love. When you give him a chance to be your person, to fix something, to listen when you're stressed, to be the one who makes you smile after a bad day, he doesn't just like you more, he connects with you, and that connection is what keeps him around for life. Let me show you how this worked for my client Lena. Lena met Jake at a mutual friend's barbecue. He was funny, attentive, he remembered her coffee order, texted her good morning, planned a weekend trip just because. She thought she'd found it. Then 3 months in, he went cold. He stopped calling. He'd take hours to reply to texts, with one-word answers. Lena tried to stay calm, but after 2 days of silence, she broke, left 8 missed calls and a dozen texts all unread. When he finally called back, he sighed. He was swamped at work and suggested dinner the next night. Lena felt relieved, until he never called to confirm. He ghosted her. Lena came to me red-eyed, saying she must have messed up. I asked to see their last texts, and there it was, one line from Jake: "Wish I could help with that stuff you're stressed about, but I've got my own mess right now." That line wasn't just an excuse, it was a quiet plea. He wanted to step up, but Lena had been handling everything on her own, telling him, "I've got it," when her car broke down. Don't worry about it. When she had a bad day at work, she thought she was being strong, but she was shutting down his protector instinct. So I gave Lena a simple 10-word text to send Jake. It wasn't desperate. It wasn't a demand. It just let him in. "My car's acting up again. Wish I knew who to ask." That night, Jake showed up at her door with a toolbox. He didn't just fix her car, he stayed, talked about his own stress at work, and said, "I've been an idiot. I miss being the one you turn to." Within a month, they were talking about moving in together. That's the power of the protector instinct, and it works for any situation, whether you're dating, married, or trying to win back an ex. The key is knowing how to signal it, with small words, quiet gestures, even a text that let him know you see him as your person. I've spent months refining these signals, simple things you can say or do that trigger his protector instinct without him noticing. Things like the small ask signal. Instead of saying, "I'll fix the leaky faucet later," say, "Do you think you could take a look at the faucet? I'm not sure how to handle it." It's not about being unable, it's about letting him contribute. Or the share the load signal. When you're stressed, instead of saying, "I'm fine," say, "Today was so crazy, I could use 5 minutes to vent if you have time." It lets him be your support, and that's where love grows. Or the remember when signal. Text him, "Remember when you helped me move that couch? I still laugh about how we got it stuck in the door." It reminds him of a time he felt useful, makes him want to create more of those moments. These aren't tricks, they're ways to build real connection, and I've put them all into a guide called This Quiet Devotion, step by step, no games, no guesswork. It's for women who are tired of feeling like they're chasing a man's love, and want to feel like he's chasing them. Inside you'll find The quick fix text that gets an ex to reach out even if he's been ignoring you for weeks. The 3 words to say when he's distant that make him open up instead of shutting down. The silent gesture that makes him see you as the one. It takes 2 seconds and he'll never forget it. How to turn "I'm busy" into "I'll make time for you," without begging. And here's the best part, I'm not asking you to take a risk. Try his quiet devotion for 60 days. Use 1 or 2 signals if you don't see a difference, if he doesn't start texting you more, if he doesn't open up, if you don't feel that shift in how he looks at you. Send me an email and I'll give you every penny back. No questions, no hard feelings, and you can keep the guide just in case you need it later. I know what it's like to feel like you're not enough for a man's love, but you are. You just need to speak his language, the language of his protector instinct. Right now you have a choice: keep doing what you're doing and keep getting the same results, or try something different, something that works for women every day, and finally have the love you deserve. This guide isn't for everyone, it's for women who know their worth, who are tired of settling, and how want to feel like a man's priority. If that's you, click the link below, get instant access to his secret obsession for $49, 75% off the usual price. This is a one-time offer and it won't be here forever. You don't have to wait for him to change, you can start changing how he sees you today. Click the link, enter your info, it's 100% private, and in 5 minutes you, Bali, have everything you need to make him your devoted loving partner for life. I've seen this work for Lena for hundreds of other women, and I know it can work for you. Don't let another day go by feeling like you're chasing love, let him chase you. Click the link below and let's get started.